Are you tired of opening packs and not pulling any cards you're chasing? I spent over $500 recently opening Destined Rivals, over 100 packs, chasing the best cards, and I pulled little to nothing. In 2026, you can't even walk in a store and find retail packs anymore. And that's when I realized all the money I've been throwing away opening packs, I could have just bought every single card I actually wanted. So I went shopping. Today I'm going to show you guys what $500 in singles looks like. Welcome to SoFlo Collects. I've been a strict pack ripper for 2 years, refused to buy singles. In all honesty, it was just probably more about the dopamine hit, that jackpot feeling. But the truth, house always wins. And I work too hard for my money to keep losing. That changes today. I spent 2 months hunting eBay, card shops, and card shows, so here's the haul. We'll kick it off with some affordable, modern era, jump into some vintage, then finish up with some bangers. Starting with the Spearow illustration rare from Mega Evolution. At release, $10. Today, $2.20. Picked it up for $3 at a card show. It's a Gen 1 Kanto art for less than the price of a booster pack. Great card to pick up. Look at the Marshadow illustration rare featuring Pikachu. Plummeted from $50 all the way down to just $14. The beautiful Vulpix card by the fireplace dropped from $25 down to $12. Even the heavy hitters from Mega Base have cooled off. Gardevoir dropped from $330 to $165. Liddy's Determination is down to $70 from $170 at release. With sets dropping every few months, people have short attention spans, so if you can wait out the FOMO, you can win. Next up, we got the Swinub illustration rare from Journey Together. A beautiful card, and it's only $2.40. Picked it up at $3 at a different show. Another beautiful and affordable card is the Articuno illustration rare. One of my favorite arts from the Scarlet and Violet block, and it's only $16 right now. Even the SIRs in the set are actually affordable. Hop Zacian, $30 card. Iono's Bellybolt, $45 card. And Zoroark, $55 card. Even the Salamence is just a $60 card right now. But look at the top chase. Liddy's Clefairy is down to $135 from a $220 starting point. Let's do the math. $140 gets you about 26 packs of Journey, and Journey SIRs are pulled every 90 packs on average, so it takes about 800 packs to hit a specific SIR. Meanwhile, illustration rares are about 1 in every 12 packs, which means they can still run you about $60. So for $60, you can basically buy every single illustration rare in the set, or any of the special illustration rares aside from the Liddy's Clefairy. So I'm just saying. Now, the Gloom illustration rare from Obsidian Flames is another sleeper card from the Scarlet and Violet era. Currently a $13 card, and I actually picked it up for just $10. I love the art, I love the colors, and well, it's a Gen 1 Pokemon. Another amazing $13 card we picked up from the set is the Pidgeot SIR, which we also got for just $10. We basically got a playable SIR of a Kanto favorite for the price of a pack and a chocolate bar. In fact, you can buy the entire Pidgey, Pidgeotto, and Pidgeot line for just about $30 total. It's the same price of 6 packs at retail. Even the main Charizard SIR is just hovering over $70. The Gold Hyper Rare is sitting around $35, and if you're into Kanto Pokemon like me, the Ninetales illustration rare is about $20 to $25 right now. One of my favorite arts from the modern era. The Cleffa is another beautiful card, the one with the shooting star in the night sky, which I don't have yet. But it's just $20. It's also very playable if you didn't know. Obsidian Flames was generous with its pull rates, which helped keep the single prices low. From a $6 Houndour to a $4 Gold Fire Energy. Now here's a little Easter egg I picked up for the PC. The Penny Trainer SIR from Paldean Fates. Underrated card. Between the Eevee bag, the Pokeball, and what I didn't notice before is the Umbreon cameo. It's basically an Umbreon SIR for just $15, and that's exactly what I paid for mine. Might want to pick one up if you haven't already. What's crazy is that after opening over 250 packs of Surging Sparks, I never pulled either of these cards. First, the Execute illustration rare, which is actually an awesome art. Looks like it's on a tennis court maybe, only going for about $4.50. Super cheap for being another Kanto Pokemon, and it's a nice card. It's weird I could never pull it. Another one I never pulled but finally caved in and bought was the Latias illustration rare. Beautiful skyline card with the sun beaming hard in the background. Actually makes a connecting art with the Latias special illustration rare. Another card I could never pull despite opening an embarrassing amount of packs. Then again, Surging Sparks did have 23 illustration rares, making it rather difficult to hit a specific card. Last but definitely not least are the cards I picked up from 151, starting with the Kangaskhan Full Art, $5 card. I'm not the master set kind of guy, but the original 151 are my favorite, so I might as well have every card in the set. I also bought the Machoke illustration rare, a $13 card. And honestly, any good illustration rare under $15 is a win in my books, because they're only supposed to be one every 12 packs, which is literally $60 in packs. And because 151 is no longer in print, packs are going for $18, almost $19 right now. So definitely worth it at the price. Now, the last card I picked up from the set, and another steal, was the Giovanni's Charisma SIR, another $13 card. He's just hanging out in the office with his Persian, very elegant, scooped it up for I think $12, great deal. And an SIR like this going for less than the pack cost itself is absurd. I had to take advantage. With 151 no longer being in print, all the singles have been steadily going up. If there were any cards you were missing and looking into getting, I think now's the time, because I can only see these cards continuing to climb from here. Now, as much as I love these modern cards, the illustration rares, all that, my heart will always be with the classics. So I time traveled back to the 90s and started hunting the cards that started it all. Let's check out the vintage haul, starting with some commons and uncommons. This entire stack went for probably about $1 each. A few of the cards might have gone for more. Let's go ahead and take a look. We've got the Rattata from Team Rocket. We've got Marrow from Neo Genesis, Blaine's Growlithe, Giovanni's Nidoran, Sabrina's Ghastly, Erica's Oddish, Erica's Gloom. All these cards we got for $1 so far. The Psyduck from Fossil, got it for $1. Arcanine from base set, Pikachu from base set 2, Dark Rapidash from Team Rocket, Dark Golduck, one of my favorite cards from this stack. Let me see if I could focus in right there. Super cool card, really like this one. We've got the Kabuto from Fossil. This one actually is right now a $4 card. We did end up getting it for $1 anyways. The Misty's Dugong is a $3 card, paid $1 for it. The Dark Vaporeon, $5 card. There's actually a Dark Vaporeon Holo in Legendary Collection that goes for $100 near mint. We did pick this one up for just $2. We've got the Dark Jolteon, goes for about $6, $7. Picked it up for just $3. We've got the Dark Flareon, another $6, $7 card. Picked it up for another $2, $3. And the Dark Dragonair, a $7 card. This one's lightly played. We did get it for $2. And fortunately, I was able to get a stack of first editions as well. Let's take a look. We've got the Dark Raticate from Team Rocket. This one was $1. Zubat from Team Rocket, also $1. Machop from Team Rocket, another $1 card. Meowth from Team Rocket, $1. Ekans from Team Rocket, $1. The Spearow from Jungle, right now going for $3 near mint. Picked it up for $1. Mankey from Jungle, also got it for $1. Brock's Onyx, picked this one up for $1. Sabrina's Abra, this one is 93 and 94. Pick each of these up for maybe $2 each. And we've got the Zubat from Fossil, first edition. Picked this one up for another $2. Ammonite from Fossil. This one was selling for $4, but because there was a lot of whitening on the edges, I did end up getting it for just $2. Sabrina's Ghastly, which I also got in the Uncommon Unlimited section. We did pick it up in a first edition. I did really want that. Picked this one up for another $2. Blaine's Vulpix, I love this card. I really wanted it, and I made sure to get it in the first edition. I like how the Vulpix is holding the Pokeball. Got this one for another $2, $3. Lickitung right now is actually going for like $6 near mint, and I think this is a pretty clean copy. Yeah, this one's very clean. Picked it up for another $1, absolutely crazy. Now the Psyduck from Team Rocket, we did pay $5 for this one, which is not a bad deal. It's probably going for like $6 right now. Brock's Sandshrew Another very nice card going for $7 near mint. I only paid $2 for it, but thankfully I only paid $2 for it because you can't see here, but it is moderately played, and the back does have some whitening as well. Jigglypuff, one of my favorite jungle cards, really pretty with the Jigglypuff there singing. Picked this one up for $5. It is more or less moderately played. A little bit, there is some whitening. It's a $9 card near mint. The Squirtle from Team Rocket, picked this one up as well for $5. I think it's going for about $10 near mint, and I think the copy is near mint as well. And the Horsey from Fossil, surprisingly, right now near mint, going for $17. I have no idea how, but that is crazy. We actually picked this one up for just $2. I think it could be considered lightly played, but for how old it is, I consider it near mint. Now, last stack before hitting the bangers. You know we had to pick up some vintage holos, right? So some are in better conditions than others. We're gonna go ahead and flip through these. First, we've got the Muck from Fossil. $8 card near mint. Picked this one up for about $5. It was a little more scratched up than I initially thought, but that's all right. Next, we've got the Dark Arbok from Team Rocket. Near mint, going for $12, and this is definitely a near mint copy. Super clean. Picked this one up off eBay for just $1. Absolute steal. I can't believe we got that one, actually. We've got the Unknown A, which near mint is going for about $16, but this one is maybe between highly played and damaged. If you guys can see right there in the top right corner, there is a nice little crease wrinkle, so we did pick this one up for just $5. The rest of the card besides that wrinkle is super clean. I'm thinking maybe I can try and fix that anyways, but yeah, super clean card. Next, we got the Misty's Seadra from the pre-release. $16 near mint. This one is a little bit LP, and it has a beautiful swirl on the right hand side. Picked this one up for about $7, $8, and lightly played going for 10. I mean, this is another great deal. I'm honestly very happy about all my pickups. Here is a Lapras from Fossil. Beautiful card. Near mint going for about $17, $8 in a light played, and $3 moderately played. We did pick this one up for about $5. I consider it to be light played. It was a very clean copy. Now we've got the Erica's Vileplume. Near mint going for about $18. We did get it for about $8. This is maybe between lightly played and moderately played. There is another baby swirl hanging out there on the right hand side. Very, very nice card to go with the Erica's Oddish and the Gloom. Next, we've got the Hitmonchan from base set. Near mint going for about $20. This one is maybe LP. I think we also paid about $6, $7 for it. And $7 is moderately played, so maybe this one was moderately played. I'd have to check it again. Next, we've got the Zapdos from Fossil. Near mint going for $22, but we did get this one for just $5. It did have a couple scratches on the holo, so I'd consider it maybe moderately played or high played, but regardless, a clean copy and going into the binder. Now we've got the Nido King from base set 2. It's got a swirl. It's got a sussly located swirl right there, if you guys can see that. But regardless, super cool card. Oh, and look at the little cross on the right. I love that. Glory be to God. Let's go. So another clean card. Near mint goes for about $24. Also picked this one up for just $7. It goes for $7 in a moderately played, so maybe that's what it is. Now, another one I really like. The Kabutops Holo from Fossil. Somehow picked this up for just $5. Near mint, it's going for about $27, $28. Lightly played for like $17 and moderately played for $12. So I have no idea how we got this card for just $5. And it's super clean as well. This card was an absolute steal. Next, we've got the only Japanese card that I picked up, the Erica's Dragonair This was from Leader Stadium. Near mint goes for about $28. In English, this goes for $80 to $90 near mint. This one is between near mint and lightly played. There's some baby whitening on the bottom right. So we did pick this one up for just $16, but regardless, amazing pickup. This next one, I was having trouble finding a nice copy. The Vaporeon Holo from Jungle. Near mint going for about $32, but everybody was trying to call their copies lightly played, but they were extremely high played, damaged, and I just wasn't gonna pay $15, $20 for a destroyed copy. So I did end up finding a very clean copy, this one right here, for just $15, so shout out to that vendor. Next, I've got the Ninetales Holo from Base. Near mint going for about $33. It goes for about $7, heavily played, but this copy is very clean, so I'm very happy to have this one here. Next, we've got the Haunter Holo from Fossil, another amazing card that I really wanted, going for $38 near mint. This one picked it up for just $5. It goes for $20 lightly played, $13 moderately played. This one does have some scratches on it, but regardless, a clean copy and great for the binder. Now, we've seen this Pokemon earlier today. We've got the Pidgeot Holo from Jungle. Near mint goes for $45. That's absolutely crazy. $25 lightly played, $17 moderately played. Got this one for just $8. Super clean copy in my opinion. All right, one of my favorites. We've got the Alakazam Holo from base set 2. So this one does have the Cosmo Holofoils similar to the Nidoking that we pulled up earlier. $46 near mint, $20 heavily played. We did pick this one up for about $15. I'm glad with the pickup. The vendor worked out a pretty good deal for the couple cards that we picked up, so this was a good one. Another good one right here is the Articuno Holo. This one did have, look, if you guys can see it right there, there is a good amount of scratching on the holo. On this one, Articuno from Fossil. Near mint goes for about $45, but we did pick this one up for just about $15. I would consider this maybe moderate to heavy played. Not damaged, because the back was decent, but yeah, the scratching on the front, yeah, definitely at least heavy played. Next, we've got Moltres, also from Fossil. This was another very clean copy. I had some trouble finding a copy this clean. Near mint goes for about $56. $20 heavily played and about $12 damaged. We did get this one for just $20. Everything was super clean. The back is super clean except for right there on the wing. There's that one tiny scratch, but besides that, extremely clean copy. Now, this was a banger. Definitely wanted this one. I did get this one for just $12. This is the Mewtwo Holo from base set. It's not shadowless, it's just the regular limited base set, but super cool card. Near mint goes for $55. Moderately played goes for about $15. Again, we got this one for $13. Has a couple scratches on the holo. It's got some whitening on the back. Yeah, the edges are not in the greatest shape for this one, but regardless, a beautiful copy I really wanted for the collection. All right, this one is not vintage, but I did sneak it in here. It is the Mew from XY Evolutions. Near mint goes for $19. I did pick this one up for $15 off eBay. Oh, having some focusing issues. See right there. There we go. Beautiful card, beautiful copy. Definitely needed this one for the binder on my Mew page. If you didn't know, Mew is one of my favorite Pokemon, so definitely needed this one here. And last pickup from the Vintage Holos. This is a promo and one of my favorite vintage cards of all time. It is the Mew Black Star promo. Near mint goes for about $80, but this one did have a little crease right there, some scratching on the holofoil, and the back did have some whitening. Let's see if I can get it out here. Yeah, so not the greatest copy, but did pick this one up for just $25. Beautiful card for the binder, really wanted it. Didn't have to pay $80 for a near mint copy, but still a wonderful copy that I'm gonna add to the binder. All right, you guys, time for the bangers. If you guys have enjoyed the video so far, you can help support the channel for free by liking the video, subscribe if you're not subscribed. About 75% of viewers are not subscribed to the channel. And drop a comment letting me know what's a card that you never pulled that you just had to buy. All right, you guys, first card is going to be the Alakazam SIR from 151. $45 card right now near mint. I was fortunate enough to open about 300 packs of 151 while the set was still relatively obtainable. We never pulled the Alakazam, but it was about time we bought it and added it to the collection. It currently costs less than 3 packs of 151, so this was a no-brainer. Second card, and this one's a banger, I really wanted this one, is going to be the Latias SIR from Surging Sparks. Currently sitting around $150, down from its original $250 peak. This is one of the first sets I actually went so hard opening packs for. Unfortunately, I never pulled the Latias, but fortunately, I had some sealed product I was able to trade in for it. So in perspective, I really only paid about $60 for it. And yeah, I am very happy to finally have this one and put Surging Sparks behind me. Now, second to last card is going to be the king of evolutions. We've got the Umbreon VMAX alternate art from Brilliant Stars, currently sitting around $70. An amazing looking card of Umbreon in the city, sitting with the trainer Karen. Umbreon is from the Johto region, Gen 2 Pokemon, and honestly, I didn't have too many cards with Umbreon on it. I took too long to buy the cards like the Umbreon V from Evolving Skies, and the Moonbreon is a card I could have bought if I hadn't wasted so much money opening packs of bulk. But I digress. Picked this up for $40 off eBay. Lightly played, and that was a deal I was willing to take. And finally, the last card of my haul. One of my favorite Pokemon and one of my favorite cards of all time. The Espeon VMAX alternate art from Fusion Strike, sitting at about $300 near mint. I opened a ton of Fusion Strike trying to pull the Espeon VMAX. But if you didn't know, alt art VMAXs from Fusion Strike are only one every 330 packs. The chances are so slim that I just gave up. After a few weeks of searching on eBay, I finally sniped a near mint copy for just $200. An absolute steal. You can call me Bobby Lee Swagger the way I'm sniping singles. At the end of the day, this hobby is about joy, not the stress of the chase. I'd rather have a binder full of memories and a bank account that's at peace than a mountain of bulk and a heart full of regret. Like the video, be a subscriber, and be a blessing to somebody today. And I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Peace.